Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're definitely welcome. So in today's video, I'm just going to be doing a gender prediction using the old wife tales and the Chinese calendar. So as you guys must have known, I have been trying to know the gender of my baby for the longest of time, and this baby has been hiding and hiding and hiding. One thing I know is that if this baby is going to be a girl, then she's going to be hard to get, and if this baby is going to be a boy, he's going to be hard to get to. He will not be easy to chase. Anyways, I just decided to do this video because for those that might be new to what I'm about to do now, it is just a prediction, old wife tales, like tales that most people have used. You know, some people will tell you that if you are glowing, you should be expecting a girl, or you should be expecting a boy, just like that. So this is what this video is going to be about. So I'm just going to be using what other people think to judge the gender I am going to be having. So I just hope that this video is going to be fun for both myself that is filming this and yourself that is watching this. By the way, I am currently in my third trimester, I think about 33 or 34 weeks thereabouts, and we are glowing like this. So before we even dive into the old wife tales and the Chinese calendar method of knowing the gender, let me know in the comment section what gender do you think I'm going to be having. I'm tired of asking you guys this question, and I know most of you guys must have been tired, like should be tired of hearing this, but it's not my fault, it's the baby's fault. Should I even put this microphone here so that my hair will not be messing up with it? So we're going to be starting from the first one. So they said heartburn. They said if you are having a boy, you will not experience any heartburn, but if you are expecting a girl, then you'll be experiencing heartburn. And for me, I would say I have not experienced any heartburn. I don't even know what heartburn feels like. Since my whole pregnancy, I've never known what heartburn feels like. First trimester, second trimester, third trimester that I'm currently in, I don't know what they call houseboy. So I'm just going to be putting the point. For boy, I'm going to be putting the boy point here. For girl, I'm going to be putting the girl point here. So for this, I'm going to say no, I give it to the boy. That means I'm having a boy because I've never experienced any heartburn. The second one they said is morning sickness, and they said for a boy, you will not experience any morning sickness, but for a girl, you will experience morning sickness. And I did not experience any morning sickness, as I earlier said in my previous video. My own pregnancy just came within a twinkle of an eye. The first trimester came within a twinkle of an eye and ended so swiftly. In fact, sometimes I even question myself. I have to remind myself that, girl, you are pregnant, you are expecting, so just slow down in doing things. So morning sickness is a no-no for me. So yeah, I'm expecting a boy. So they say complexion. Your complexion matters a lot. They say if you are expecting a boy, your complexion is going to be clear. If you are having a girl, then you're going to be experiencing many breakouts. And from this video, boy. So the next one we are going to be going to is heart rate. Meanwhile, the heat is too much. These NEPA people, they're just frustrating themselves and not me. They say for heart rate, if you are expecting a boy, the heart rate, like the baby's heart rate is going to be under 140. But if you are expecting a girl, the baby's heart rate is going to be over 140. The first scan I did to know if there was even a baby inside my womb, the heart rate was around 154. But then as time went on, it's decreased. So for every ultrasound I go to, the heart rate of my baby kept decreasing. It kept decreasing 153 to 150 to 149 to 1 something. But all the heart rates I've been having, they are around 140 something. So for that one, I'm going to say I am expecting a girl because all of them are over 140. So go. The next one is feet temperature. They say if you're expecting a boy, your feet temperature is going to be cold, but if you're expecting a girl, your feet temperature is going to be warm. Mind you, I'm reading from somewhere. So that's why I'm looking here. So yeah, for that one, my feet temperature is always warm. I don't know what cold is. So I think I am experiencing, for that, girl has another point. So this shows that I might be giving birth to a beautiful girl. So the next one is face shape. What kind of shape is my face now? They said if you're expecting a girl, your face shape is going to be lean. But if you're expecting a boy, your face shape is going to be round. My face shape hasn't changed. I've always had this oval kind of face. So I don't know. I don't even know. That one. I know my face is not lean, so I'm just going to give it to round. It said bump shape. My bump shape. Let me show you guys my bump. Here's my bump. Bump. So yes, that's my bump. And they said for my bump shape, if my bump shape is narrow, it's going to be a boy. But if it is wide, it's going to be a girl. I feel like your bump shape should be wide if your baby is lying in a transverse position. But otherwise, your baby is whether heads down, cephalic or bridge. Your bump is going to be narrow. So I don't know. But for that one, I think my bump is narrow. My bump is narrow. So for that one, my bump is narrow. So for that one, we're going to be having a boy. We're going to be giving it to a boy. And the next one they say is pregnancy brain. And they say if for the pregnancy brain, if you are having a boy, your brain, you're going to be forgetting things easily. Your brain is going to be clumsy. But if you're having a girl, you'll be at alert. The way I forget things these days, it is so alarming. I'm going to give it to a boy. Like the boy has another point because I forget everything. Not like everything, but I forget many things and I don't like it. And the next one is mood. He said for mood, if you're always calm, you're going to be having a boy. It means you're having a boy. But if you are very anxious, it means you're going to be having a girl. And I'm going to give it to the boy. Like I'm always cool. I'm a cool girl. There's no size of pregnancy, there's no size of bump that can embody me. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm always a cool girl. So my mood is always calm. I'm anxious. Why? So yeah, it's a boy. The next one they say is swollen legs, and they say if you're having a boy, you are going to be having swollen legs. If you're having a girl, your leg is going to be the same. Before I got pregnant, I used to think that swollen leg is a normal symptoms and sign, like it's one of those things that pregnant woman must experience. But being in the kind of profession that I am currently has made me known that although it's not always like that, but 80% of people that has swollen legs are people whose high blood pressure is high. Are people whose blood pressure is high. So there are always people who are predisposed or are actually having preeclampsia. So if your blood pressure is high, one of the things that is actually going to accompany the high blood pressure is actually going to be swollen legs, because edema and high blood pressure, they are like 5 and 6. So if you have swollen legs, if your legs are swollen, you should go and check for yourself. You should go and check your blood pressure. You should talk to your doctor to be sure that preeclampsia is eliminated. So I've never had any swollen legs all through my pregnancy, and I walk a lot, so I don't even expect myself to have any swollen leg. But nevertheless, most times you can actually have swollen legs without having preeclampsia. Most people actually experience that, but me, I did not. I have not, and I will not. So for that, we're going to be giving it to the girl because I don't have swollen legs. Another one is cravings. They say if you are having a boy, you're going to be craving salty food or snack or whatever. But if you are having a girl, you're going to be craving sweet things. For this one, we're going to give it to the girl because I love sweet things. In fact, most times I taste something, like most times when people say that something is sweet, it is not even as sweet as they are hyping it in my own mouth. So if you need 1 cube of sugar to make your tea sweet, I need 3 to make my own tea sweet. That's how sweet I have been. Like, that is how sweet this pregnancy has actually made me. So I eat a lot of sugar, and I'm so thankful to God that yesterday I checked my fasting blood sugar. It was supposed to be a fasting blood sugar, but then I ate spaghetti before going to work, so it automatically wasn't a fasting blood sugar anymore. It became a random blood sugar. But when I checked, tell me why I ate in the morning, like I ate spaghetti and went to work, and I checked and I'm having 94. Like, my blood sugar was 94 milligram per deciliter. I was shocked. I was very, very shocked, because if I don't take care, I can even enter hypoglycemia, and that one can be very, very dangerous. So I'm so thankful to God that my pancreas are actually working and producing enough insulin that is actually keeping me fit. If not the kind of sugar I consume. So for cravings, I crave so much of a sweet thing, and that means that we are expecting a girl. So they said foot size. They said if your shoe size has increased, then you are expecting a boy. But if it is the same, you are expecting a girl. For this one, my shoe size hasn't increased. My leg has not increased, so I am expecting a girl. The next one is actually partner's weight. They say if your partner's weight is same, you are getting a boy, and if your partner has gained weight, you are getting a girl. And this one actually made me pause. I was like, how is it that I am the one that is pregnant and my partner is the one that is losing or adding weight? Make it make sense. But then I just came to the conclusion that, okay, if you are having sleepless nights, or if you are among those women that have hyperemesis gravidarum, or if you are among those women that have high taste in cravings, and maybe your pregnancy disturbs you a lot, your partner is actually going to be suffering a lot with you, because it has to be up 247, because you cannot be struggling to sleep at night or be throwing up and then your partner is just there. So your partner is going to be the person that is going to be taking care of you and doing all of those things. So if you're having a smooth pregnancy, your partner also enjoys with you. If you're having a rough pregnancy, your partner also suffers with you. So I kind of get it that way. But for me, my partner has been the same. He has not added, he hasn't lost weight, he has been the same. So that means we are expecting a boy. Another one is hair and nails. They say if your hair and nails grow very fast, then you are expecting a boy. But if it grows the same rate as it used to grow before, then you are expecting a girl. And on this one, I'm going to say that my nails, hair are the same. They are not adding, they are not reducing. So we are expecting another point for the girl. They say headache. They say if you have frequent headache every time, then it is a boy. If you do not have any headache, it is a girl. The only time I had headache in my pregnancy was when I was down with malaria. I just felt like I was having malaria because my mouth was excessively bitter. I was having headache 247. I would take paracetamol this minute, the next minute the headache is back, and it was so stressful. So I had to go to the hospital, go to my gynecologist, told him I needed to run an MP test. He did the test, or they did the test, and they found out I had malaria +1, even though I was taking the Fancida that was supposed to be like a malaria preventive drug, but I still went down with malaria. I mean, this part of the world, everybody has malaria. So I treated the malaria. I got a, what is it called? Got one drug that was safe for pregnancy, and I took it. And after that time, the headache was not, it just went away. And yeah, that's it. Ever since then, I do not have headache. I never suffer from headache. So if it is that one, I don't have headache. So we are going to be giving the girl another point. The next one they say is the linear ligra length. And the linear ligra, man who bites my tongue, is that line, that beautiful black line that runs across your tummy, either below your belly button or up above your belly button. So they say if it is up above your belly button, it signifies that you're going to be having a boy. If it is below your belly button, it signifies you're going to be having a girl. And mine is above my belly button, so that means we are having a boy. So for me, that might linear nigra has always been there since I was 8 weeks pregnant. Like the thing started showing since I was 8 weeks, and then it progressed and progressed and progressed. I was even thinking that by the time I'm in my third trimester, the line would have been very bold. Even the blind can see the line, but it's not as dark as I was thinking it was going to be, considering the fact that it started showing way too early, like 8 weeks. So, but that's it. The line has always been there, and yeah, I think for that one we're going to be having a boy. Another point for the boy. And they say skin. They say if your skin is dry, you're going to be having a boy. If your skin is soft, you are going to be having a girl. And for this one, I don't know. My skin is the same, dry and soft. My skin is the same. I'll say soft. So I'll say soft, but my skin is the same. I've always had this skin, like this pattern of skin since before I was even pregnant. So my skin is soft. So the girl has another point. Another one they said is body temperature. They said if your body temperature is cold, you are definitely having a boy, and if your body temperature is hot, you are having a girl. For this one, my body temperature is normal. My body temperature is only cold when the weather is cold. My body temperature adjusts to the atmosphere. It is cold when the atmosphere or the weather is cold, and it is hot when the sun. So for now, like, I don't know, this one is neutral. I don't know, my body is not hot, it's not cold. So that one, I'm not going to be giving it to anybody, either the boy or the girl. So nobody gets that point, because my body temperature adjusts to the situation that she finds herself in. So the next one is sleep on. They say if you always sleep on your left side, you're going to be having a boy. But if you always sleep on your right side, then you're going to be having a girl. I sleep on both sides. Sleeping on one side can be very frustrating. That sleeping position was actually something, or is actually something that has been dealing with me and is still currently dealing with me, because when I was in my first trimester, I was sleeping in any position. And like, even though people would tell you that you shouldn't sleep on your back, on your tummy, or what, I was sleeping in all positions because the bump wasn't there. So I was sleeping however I wanted to. But once the bump started showing and all of those things, it became very comfortable to sleep in certain ways that were comfortable. It became very uncomfortable to sleep in certain ways that were comfortable to me. So I sleep on my right side, and when I'm tired, I sleep on my left side. When I'm tired, I sleep on my back. When I'm tired, I sleep on my right and left and back. So I sleep on both sides. I'm not going to give that point to anybody, because no part, no position, no side is comfortable. I'm just trying to comfort myself. So nobody, I'm tired. If there is one thing that is actually, like, if there is one factor that is so tiring about pregnancy, it is actually sleeping. Like, sleeping for me is just so much work, because I'm so uncomfortable. I sleep on my right, it's not comfort. I sleep on, like, I'm tired. They say carrying baby. They say if you're carrying low, you should be expecting a boy. But if you're carrying high, you should be expecting a girl. For this one, I think I'm carrying low. So yeah, we are expecting a boy. The next one is daddy's intuition. My husband thinks that I am going to be having a boy, but he wants a girl, while I think that I'm going to be having a boy and I want a boy. They said dreams. They said if you're having weird dreams and all of those things, you are having a girl. And if you're not having weird dreams and all of those pizza things, you are having a boy. I have, but I can count the number of times I've had those dreams. Sometimes I wake up, I sleep, and I dream. Like, the dreams are so bizarre. The dreams are so unrealistic. The other time, I dreamt that somebody in my work offended me, and the person was my superior. The kind of slap I gave to that person in that dream. Even when I woke up from that dream, I was so satisfied that I gave that person that slap. I've been dreaming some kind of weird dreams that on a normal day person not supposed to dream that kind of dream. But then I've been having dreams. So for this point, we're gonna give it to the girl. It means that we're having a girl. And then they said nose shape. If your nose shape is big, you're going to be having a boy. And if your nose shape is the same, you're going to be having a girl. For this one, see my nose. Be the judge. Most of you guys have been saying my nose is nosing and this and that. But I feel like my nose is actually the same, what's it called? My nose is the same as it used to be before. It did not add, or maybe it's added a little bit, sure, but it's not as visible as. So I'm going to say, because it's added a little bit but not too big, I might say same. Let me just say it's added. So we are going to be having a boy. We're going to be giving this point to the boy because my nose actually added, but it's not like obviously added. So they said belly shape. If your belly shape is round, you're having a boy. If your belly shape is wide, you're having a girl. So my belly shape is round, so we're giving this point to the boy. They said breast shape. That if your breast is heavy and large, you're having a boy. And if your breast is relative to your body size, like the same as your body size, you're having a girl. For me, my breast is not big and large, although the weight has increased, but it did not grow in mass, but it's still within my body shape. So we are going to be giving this point to a girl. I don't even know how many points the boy has and how many points the girl has, but I think by the end of this video, like, the sum up should come up. But from the things I've been reading so far, I think the boy has higher points. So from this small exercise, you guys have seen that we are expecting a boy. But you'll be shocked that I would go for my ultrasound. Like, you'll be shocked that when I finally give birth to this baby, or when the scan can actually dictate the baby's gender, it will be the opposite. These things are not 100% real, or would I say 100% accurate. They are just predictions. So you might get this one, or this thing might tell you a particular gender and you might end up giving birth to another gender. So this is not a 100% guarantee that it is accurate. I know you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Anyways, that's actually going to be the end of this video. I've come to the end and I hope you guys did enjoy watching. Still, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that I should rely on these predictions? Should I go ahead and rely on this prediction? Is it really worth it, or I should just back out? In peace. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye.